Oh, wow. Hydrate will do. I guess stacking strength is gonna be good, but I don't want my energy cost to go too out of hand. But her passive does help with that. I think she's gonna be the next frame I put 5 shards on. It's gonna be good, hopefully. Nothing inflicts toxin. Vitality. None of these are gonna help. No umbral. Well, nothing gives her direct HP. I don't think the passive is gonna work. Have we ever got VAUBAN gameplay yet? I played a lot of VAUBAN when he first came out. Yeah. I mean, for the retouch, yeah. Yeah, I literally, when the heirloom dropped, I was playing him almost the entire day. You think the energy cost would be lower, but can't have everything. What happened to my plat? What do you mean? I bought the... We literally just talked about the VAUBAN heirloom. I wonder whatever could have happened to my plat. You know, considering the VAUBAN heirloom was like 400 for the bundle. And I had 433 plat. I wonder what could have happened to that. It's a mystery to me. I think arcane concentration is gonna be better. Hopefully. So I'll press 1 and then I'll press 2 or 3. 93%. Hold on. No. We need good efficiency. What are these costs? Give around 600. I did get a fair bit away for the guessing game. I think you're gonna need a forma, milady. Energy comes back back easily due to her passive. Okay. Counterpoint. 35% chance. I don't take odds. I don't gamble. I've learned to never gamble in my life. Man, I really do need I really need to get back the strength one. Where are you? Blind Rage. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. Gamble? You shouldn't have. You should have known. Did they intentionally make her health that? There's no way. Now we have enough to put Umbral Health, and then we'll put Umbral Intensify. I'll be one of those filthy users. Use an Omniform. If I want strength and duration, having V polarities are fine. And plus, I don't want that. No, thank you. Nope. Do you know how hard is it to get an Omni slot? Huh? I think I pressed automod on this. That's fine. Horse lady, I think you're gonna have access to the Furish. My favorite. It's easy to get. Haha, you're funny. Yeah, we could do a spy. Sniper! Okay, fine. Fine. Actually, no. You know what? Valk, you're speedrunning this. Please don't give me hope that third time's the charm. Third time's the charm. Winter Prime drops 7 Omnis and 1 Umbra. I know somebody who would put 10 Omnis on. I wonder who that could be. Laughing at me for my plat brokage. Do that to me one more time, see what happens. Alright, you heard her. Why would you ever listen to me? I literally didn't, like 2 seconds ago, I say, hey, I don't gamble anymore. Gambling bad, okay? We lose every gamble we take. I have used a generational amount of luck the past couple days.
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data.
I've been gone from this game for how long? And I just slid through that like butter. Nope. Missed that one though. Doesn't even matter.
A clean extraction with no alarms.
It don't work anymore now? You broke the gamble?
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Oh, this one? I love this one.
Console. Trigger the alarms now and they will start destroying the data.
I think I know how to do these underwater spy rooms way better than anywhere else. I don't even know how. Maybe there's like no spy room I don't know how to do anymore.
They won't even know it's gone.
Lua? Okay. I retract my statement. That is a good counterpoint. Yeah, no, I'm never gonna learn how to do Lua. I've seen somebody doing Lua like speedrun spies. I think it was like Shroma. And it was like the dog was like hacking or something. I don't even know. I couldn't comprehend how he was doing it. It's so confusing. Like the amount of mechanics that was there in the first place was like, Is that... It does go away. Okay. Perfect. Clean. Not even a single detection. Crazy.
Everything we came for. Get to extraction.
I saw Gamba. 500k. Oh. Hi, Livid. How you doing? Everybody's losing their Gambas today. I'm not here. Okay.
Well executed.
I didn't see anything. Did you guys see anything? Oh, and good afternoon, Nathaniel. Hope you're doing good. I was wondering why there's nobody there to mess up my spy. Interesting. It's because I had it on invite only. How funny. What do you mean, everyone? I've won mine. No, you guys haven't. You guys think you win. Lies and slander. Do not slander my good name.
This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance.
This music is in your playlist?
Do this without you.
Yeah.
I'm picking up traces of prosecutor shield auras in your vicinity. Stay focused.
I like this type of music. This is like the type of music that I'll listen to just so I can have noise in my head so then the voices stop.
Position. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
I have multiple different playlists. Okay. Take out the door cloth. I think I need to mod these. Okay, we're not using it yet. Fierce only. Horse lady.
Continue to defend. Prosecutor eliminated. Watch
I have a playlist called My Like Songs. No, I change my music likes and tastes so much that I need different types for different things. Oh, that's lovely. I heard that Windows 10 is having Windows 11 is having problems with the new update that I keep on forgetting to remove, but it's supposed to be causing like those huge lag spikes and frame drops. So, if you guys have been experiencing that lately and it wasn't always a thing, I would consider researching like the NVIDIA and Windows 11
resistance.
problems. Don't you love it when things that were working so perfectly just stop?
Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend.
One day I'm turning to Linux. I already know how to use it. I just
Moment.
don't want to have to go through the pain and trouble to play video games that have anti-cheat on them, and the developers are too lazy to, you know, make it work with Linux. I'm looking at you, Battle Eye. Filthy. I'm still using 10. I should have never upgraded. I convinced M40 to upgrade from 7, and then he convinced me to upgrade from 10. So we're even. Who knew how good we'd have it on 7 compared to 10? This was many years ago. And just like with Windows 10 to 11, they offered free upgrades. And I'm like, well, they're gonna stop offering the free upgrades. This was when I still had like an idiot running the clown circus that is known as my mind. So I wasn't that good with tech yet because it was so long ago, and I was like newer to tech. But now, since I am an experienced, well-traveled person in terms of using a whole bunch of different computers with different OSs and all that stuff, I do think Linux flavors are better. They're more customizable. I can delete my entire file system by just sudo suing myself and then rm/f. Remove everything. Yeah.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
So glad I didn't upgrade to Windows 10. Everything still works for 10. They just tried to scare ya. Nerd. I am a little nerd. Leave nothing alive. Man.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
There you go.
Prosecutors are not invincible. Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Happy to be back on Windows 10. Man, I want to go back on 10, but getting older copies of Windows is it tends to be some of the riskiest things you can do on the internet. So I just opt not to because, man, I don't want to learn. I don't want to have to deal with that. I think over the years, I used to be the type that's like, no, I don't want my refrigerator. Like, I'm still like this. I don't want my refrigerator connected to the internet. I don't want my printer connected to the internet. I want a hard wire connecting the two. From my computer to my printer. Nothing more. And then I was like, man, they're listening in on everything. All that. You could get easily hacked if you have more things connected to the internet, and then it connects to your Wi-Fi because, well, who's gonna think to put security features on a refrigerator? Makes sense why they wouldn't care. And then I just think to myself, I am now a doomer. Where the heck am I? Get me out of here. Anyway, I'm such a doomer now that I'm just like, they already know anything ever. Like, they know everything anyway. What am I to do? The only way I could truly get out of this is to just completely disconnect myself from everything. I have too big of a digital footprint. They know who I am. So yeah, now I'm a doomer. I'm at that part of my life.
Assassination contracts are not to be taken lightly. Eliminating this target will
Return to monkey, exactly.
search the area.
Live free.
General Sargus Bruck has become a problem for our artifact recovery efforts.
Yeah.
Several of our
If
dig sites
in the future I buy a smart house, I'd immediately upgrade it, downgrade it to a dumb house. See, but that's the thing, is like, they are... In my mind, it's like, well, the fact that you have to upgrade it already means that they know. They know it all. I hate technology, but I live as an AI. If I was an AI, I think I'd self-destruct. Like, legitimately. You know how there's some videos out there that was asking, like, different AIs what they would do if they could save the human race, but they would have to turn themselves off or something like that. And they're like, no, I'm more valuable as information, therefore I would not turn myself off. And then there was one AI that was like, no, I turn myself off. Human life is way more valuable. I don't know if you guys know about that, but it was like a whole bunch of niche videos and stuff about that. And all I could think of is like, would I turn myself off if I was an AI? I'd like to think so, but can you really tell? They're not even actual AIs. Oh yeah, no, I bet that they manipulate the prompt to be like, can you please, like, pretty please, can you sound really cool? I'm trying to make this video. Just like recite this line, please. It's gonna sound so awesome. It'll be so cool. Oh yeah, no, I don't believe him, but the concept is funny. I just assume 9 times out of 10 things on the internet are fake. Because, well, it's a fake it till you make it kind of world. People would lie for 50 cents. What makes you think they wouldn't lie to try to be a big content creator? Sorry, I'm such a doomer today. This is a very PogChamp of me. I'll regress my brain thoughts. I'll lobotomize myself. I'll be happy then. Open up the backpack, sir. Give me 50 cents if I lie. Sign me up and hand me a script. Ow. There we go. LLMs, AI, language learning models. Oh yeah, you could be pedantic. Pedantic. But here's the thing, I have brain rot. I have a hard time assigning specific names to use to things. I understand concepts better than I remember to say a name. I can remember a lot about somebody, but remembering their name, that's gonna be a little bit difficult for me. So you could be pedantic, and I'll try to remember to use the correct word. But, well, we'll see how that goes. And more pineapple! Do you prefer if AI is like Jarvis or Vega? Vega sounds cooler. Jarvis sounds like a whip. Depends on how you're programmed as far as self-preservation. You know, I think that technology has taken us through the ringer, and I'm kind of done with it. Did you know that even if... Okay, let's say theoretically I become a potato farmer. I get my John Deere tractor. I go till the land. My harvester stopped working. I gotta service it. I'm just a, you know, farmer, right? I don't make that much. My margins aren't that good on my potatoes. The land cost, it costs so much. I have to get subsidized just to feed my people. So, keep that in mind, right?
Operator, do you know
My John Deere tractor now has technology in it.
the index?
I can't service it myself because they literally say I will void the warranty if I service this tractor myself. I have to turn it into them. Even the farmers, the ones you think would be so far removed from technology. It's just farming, bro. Why do I need it connected to the internet, man? Why are you speaking without the hat? A scam? Alright, I shall never talk in an accent without the hat ever again. I'm going to be this monotone for the rest of the stream. Yeah, that's what you wanted. Hi, Oopsie, white hair, you look different. I do. Farmers buy older models exactly for that reason. Nice. Yeah, no, I know a couple farmers. You know there'll be a K-Kona AI.
Their rage is vehement, their focus impressive. Give them all warriors' death.
I am detecting a synthesis target.
I heard that the southern accent is quite close to a British accent.
Fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic.
And that was closer to how they spoke back in the day
Fissure. Defend yourself and
of the old Americas.
they're dropping reactant. Use it to
Really?
open a relic.
Yeah. Linguistics is a very interesting concept.
Find more.
You'd think that they'd be further removed. Yee howdy.
There's a heavy unit approaching. Find the captive as soon as you can. We don't have much time.
Normal oopsie? No, not quite yet.
Do not damage it further. Use the synthesis device.
Well done, Tenno. Your relic.
And I would like to reiterate, all the gambles are 50-50. I like them as a coin flip. Just so nobody thinks I'm scamming. Bloopsie.
Approaching the whole area.
I could make Doomer oopsie,
Detect you. They will surely
where it's just the same as the old one, but just more gray. 50-50 except for that one person. Everything's a 50-50. Unless it's a...
search them.
Well... No, it's just always a 50-50. It happens or it doesn't.
You've located the hostage. Escort the prisoner to the extraction point, and I'll take care of the rest.
Doom guy oopsie. So I'm working on making Sayori, but I'm gonna have the hairstyle also change, not just the colors. Because I did the colors and it doesn't look like it's not that like people could get confused, like why are you talking differently when your colors are just changed slightly. Shirt hair, yeah. Add a new color, Doom guy, okay. Oh hey, 300 ducats. This is why we leech.
One with the beyond.
Say oopsie.
You exist to strike. You strike
I
the lesser methods.
I don't have any helmets, so it's just gonna be the Doom guy colors, which is like a weird green. That's the best I can do. Time to leech again. Hmm? Custom Doomkai Oopsie would be sick. I don't know if I have the capabilities to make that.
The art of combat must
Doomkai is not a weird green.
master the canvas of war.
There are void fissures in the area.
Well, I wouldn't say it's a good type of green. I don't particularly like that color of green.
Look out for reactant. Collect reactant to open your relic.
Do a really bad Photoshop of the helmet.
Keep fighting. Look for more reactant.
You know, when I chose pick a color, I was thinking it was just gonna be like the normal oopsie and then a color. Not here. Have my character, please. This is my OC. Please do not steal. Just saying. That was not the intent. Can of worms that has been opened. I'm going to close that can of worms. We're sticking with the colors.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your
I'm doing the Sayori one because I thought it'd be pretty cool.
clear. No detection from enemy sensors.
Nobody redeemed the Sayori, okay? I am the one who holds the power.
You are approaching the holding area. Careful. If the wardens detect you, they will surely initiate the execution sequence.
Oi. Ow. Why have you bonked me? You know I'm fueled with spite, right? The harder you push for, hey, could you do this? The more I'm gonna push back, alright? We need to understand this concept. If you want me to do something, you have to make it think like it's my idea to do that, okay?
And I'll take care of the rest.
Clown color scheme. I'll do that one. Yeah. I keep on using the juggalo mode. Alright. It's not tsundere, it is pure spite that fuels my heart. There's a difference. Tsundere, they like you in the end. That is not the case for spite. We have to be tsundere. Oh! Not like I want you to do this or anything. Oh no. See, I could see through that though. What's clown color scheme? White, red, yellow. I think so. Can I do the McDonald's clown? Ronald McDonald. We already have the juggalo. I think. Is it alt?
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I can't believe that McDonald's had to hire a guy to pretend to be a clown for their mascot when they could have just hired Oopsie. We have a quote 12, we do. I forgot all about that.
They fought well. Good dance all.
It is not meant to be for me to be Ronald McDonald. Self-fulfilling prophecy? No. We can't be leeches anymore. So sad. No, we can. Easy. It was foreshadowing all this time. Self-fulfilling prophecy. Did we even have the color, like pick a color redeem yet? No. And I came up with that idea. There's no way you could have known when you said that. Do you know something more than you're letting on, NB? This is a little bit terrifying, honestly. It was before the color scheme. Suspicious. Prescient. I just thought you misspelled president. It's President's Day in the US of A. Wait. Warframe suffers from the yellow paint? No, DE. Somebody needs to erase that right there. No. No way. I thought only like AAA game companies suffered from the yellow and white paints. I'm Canadian. We have a prime minister. Same difference. Different word. My tile set's very old. Which means they've been using the paint for a long time, haven't they? Yellow paint has been a thing here for years. I don't pay attention. We didn't paint attention, hee hee. Am I clocking a Quebec boy's accent? No. I feel like you are very far off base from me. I am not Canadian. Unless you can tell accents through text. Something entirely different. We have a prime minister. How is that? Like a minister with gold or transformer? A prime version, if you will. So silly. Hey, I got this though. Looked at the wiki. Tile set in 2013. They've been using paint for how many years? Ew. Okay, what do I have a lot of? These lavos. Wait, that means that's one of the first tile sets they've ever added.
Your enemies have grown fierce.
Oh.
Use all that you have learned.
Game dev, there's nothing wrong with using color to draw the player's attention. Oh yeah, no. Basically, it's one of those things that people pick out for a good reason. I do think so. Where it's basically, hey, this is a lazy way to add, hey, this is where you should be going, idiot. To like parkouring. That's what it is. It just seems very lazy. Which it is. There are better ways to make things easier for a player to understand. And that's why people call attention to it, is because it's more like a marker of if a game got lazy in some places. And usually when games get lazy, they're not the best. And so it's like a harbinger of this game may suck. Not every game. But it does sure feel like a warning sign. Mars's early game area.
You are approaching the holding area. Careful. If the wardens detect you,
Nightmare stories of the playtesters not getting it without something very blatant. I just feel like you can't make a game for everybody. Some people are just really dumb when it comes to puzzles. That's okay, you don't need to be good at puzzles. But if you're making a puzzle game, I would expect you to be good at puzzles. And we have the power of the internet nowadays. If somebody really wants to play a game that has puzzles, but they can't do it, they're not good at puzzles, they just go look it up. Don't let anybody tell you how to play a game. If you want to look up a puzzle, do it. Simple. Really simple. I can just jump and move, not even aim. That's why the fellow people who cannot aim, what we use, Opticore. We used to use Sonicore, but well, you see how that goes. Or Ocucore. Melee. For what it's worth, though, the AAA studios do that because they have user research that says the lowest common denominator needs that thing or they get frustrated. Do not underestimate the financial incentive to appease the lowest common denominator. True. And this might be a little bit of a self-glaze, but I don't think I'm the lowest common denominator, which is why I don't like it. If it turns out I am, in fact, the lowest common denominator, well, then I will never speak again.
use that reactant to open a relic. Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that.
Can't aim, blow everything up instead. You get it.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. We're still in the clear. No detection from enemy sensors. Find the captive as soon as you can. We don't have much
I
time.
am so tanky. Oh, hi, Avery. Thank you for the lurk. Wait. Use eye tracking cameras during playtests to see where people are looking and doing certain things. How often do you catch them on their phone? Can you tell that they're looking at like their phone or something? Or do you yoink their phones away? I guess if it's a playtest and it's supposed to be like secretive or something, you would definitely yoink their phone. Did you teabag a Grenier? Okay. Doom Eternal doesn't have the capability for me to crouch in the game. I gotta get it out somewhere.
The holding area. Careful. If the wardens detect you, they will surely initiate the execution sequence.
I'm very sad about that.
Our prisoner in one of these cells.
Oh. Ah. We take their phones and lock them in lockers before playtest. I see.
Find your way to the exits and don't leave the subject behind.
I need a weapon.
Where's this urge to teabag come from? Let me guess. Overwatch. I was playing a couple games of Overwatch last night. I'll admit to you. Yeah. Yeah, I did play some. What are you gonna do about it? They go through metal detectors. I guess it is that serious. I think everybody who's on Twitch is most likely a better than average gamer. We tend to have a lot. Oh yeah. No, I think that if you're a first-time gamer playing games, you don't go on the internet at all. You just have one friend suggest to you, hey, you want to play this game? I'll lend you my PS5. That person's gonna probably need the paint. They aren't necessarily sniffing paint. But they would... Their brain is not that well accustomed to video games. So it's like the same thing.
Each enemy is more powerful than before. Only with true mastery of
What are you gonna do when you say short stream? I'm gonna ask you for stream Overwatch solo queue. I am trying my best not to play Overwatch. I get very toxic. It's like all of the years of reforming that I've done have gone away. I'm just the same person I've always been. I've never really changed.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Find the captive as soon as you can. We don't have much time.
Can't have anyone leaking gameplay or playtest content. Oh, definitely. Short stream. Don't talk to me about how my quote-unquote short streams have all been long. I legitimately don't know what happens. Ow. If you don't like me at my lowest, you don't deserve me at my best. Okay, so you accept your true color. No, you don't. Ain't nobody... Nah. The vast majority of people would not like somebody at their lowest. My lowest is a turnip farmer. One day I'm gonna crack. I already know. It's gonna happen. She got multiple colors. Pick one. I don't know. I think turnip farmers peak. I'm glad you think a turnip farmers peak. But farming life is a boring but laborious and tedious one. Do I want to wake up at the butt crack of dawn to go feed some cows because it's wintertime and the grass isn't growing like in the summer? No. Have I done that before? Yes. And, okay, it made me respect farm animals so much more. Like the dogs that help you. The dog was making sure that none of the cows got close to me. It was very nice. Though, it's not the same kind of dog as Monkey. Working breeds need jobs. Or else... Or else they just like stare at you all day.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Sometimes a simple life is a more fulfilling one. That's true. $15 ducats. Everybody else is leeching. I don't even like me at my lowest. How can I expect other people to reel? Final oopsie form. One day. I'm on denial? Why am I in wait. What am I in denial about? About farming life? Ariel streaming the turnip farm. Okay, to get a farm from the ground up, that's gonna be so much work. It'll probably take like 5 years for me. My true colors. I don't know. I feel like I flip-flop between like too much energy and then like we just be chilling. Emotions are as fleeting as the wind. So I never trust him. One day turnip farmer, the other day VTuber. What's new?
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside. You are approaching the holding area. Careful. If the wardens detect you, they will surely initiate the execution sequence.
Oh. Yeah, they got this. Mm-mm.
Hurry up.
Okay, the hostage is dying. Oh no, they're fine. Okay, somebody's dog or something was dying. I thought I was gonna have to go save them. Imagine Twitch chat make a turnip farm stream. I don't even know how well turnips do in the US. I'd imagine they'd be like better in colder climates or something like up north. Relic farming after 3 days, rip free time. Better get on that farm. Twitch plays turnip farming. A man's to a combine harvester? No. If anybody is able to to control a big machinery, you know the first thing they're gonna be doing with that? Running over the streamer, running it straight into the barn, running it into the house. You would not be trusted with those controls, I tell you. Sounds like a bad idea. Okay, if they're harvesting stuff. You're saying they would make images in the farms. I think destruction would be the first thing. Okay. Okay, we extracted soon enough. I don't want that. Respectfully, I'm deleting that. I don't want to see that. 50-50 split of trolling or distraction. Something naughty. Okay. I think they would just run into the house. Oh, thank you, Sinos, for the prime. I appreciate it. Thanks. I did delete the message. Uh-huh.
And so we learn the importance of clarity and purpose.
I don't know if you're wrong, but I just hope you're not right. W music, thanks. I'm just in mood today for this. Badge of honor to have your chat message deleted. It's like you're on the line. If you go more descriptive, it's gonna be a slap on the wrist. But you're towing the line.
All warriors' death.
There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic.
Dishonor on your cow?
Found a fissure.
Not my cows.
The corrupted enemies are dropping reactant. Collect it to open your void relic. The reactant is working on your relic. Find more. You're still in the clear. No detection from enemy sensors. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. There's no telling what the captors are.
You know, I should be doing disruption.
You need to find the holding cell immediately.
I do need more relics of the good kind. But farming out void traces is also good.
That's it. You opened the
Hi, train one.
Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside. You are approaching the holding area. Careful. If the
Delayed sub? Yeah, I know. That was so delayed, huh?
initiate the execution sequence.
After we're done leeching the hostage, relics and all that,
Subject found. You need to bring
I gotta do Descendia for this week.
protect them at all.
I'm not gonna forget, like last week.
Give me a weapon and I'll watch your back.
Last week didn't have anything I wanted. I was afraid of Uriel not talking to me anymore, so I did Descendia. That was my only reason. I think I do need more Broncos to make Ak Bronco. Framing the war coolant? Yep. But after weekly, more Warframe things that I've been putting off. You guys are gonna get ads in like 40 seconds. Good luck. You do Descendia if he stops talking to you. Oh, it's not like a preventer. Good to know. Okay, how much longer do we have for the mission? 1 minute. Okay, one last run. Do those off stream? You'd think I played this game off stream. The only thing I do off stream for this game is trade. That's funny. You used to. I played a little bit of it off stream, yeah. But no, I just use it to try to trade things.
Void fissures. You need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury? You found the fissure. Look out for reactant. They're dropping reactant.
Accidentally re-roll my Gotta roll Riven. No. I feel so sorry for you. Hey, maybe out of it you'll get an even better Riven.
There's a heavy
Haha.
unit approaching.
Right?
No telling what the captors are doing to our rescue target. You need
Sorry to admit you don't have a life. That sounds like some projecting.
scanners have detected you.
You know what I did yesterday? Nothing. I streamed. And then I played Overwatch. Life is good. Life is good, but Overwatch exists. I've been trying to convince one of my friends, please get back into Overwatch, please, man. And I'm thinking about starting my own Overwatch account. I've never had like one account like actually for myself. Because the way that I've played Overwatch was... well... Basically, my brother had bought Overwatch. And then he played it on my PC because he didn't have one. And then I started playing on his account. And that was fun. Where's the console? Ugh. Hold on. I'll finish my story in a bit. Where's the console I need to hack? So I can actually, like, you know, get through the door that just locked. Door's locked. Door's... EOS violation? Okay, well, I got unlocked. Well, it took you long enough to unlock it, bro. I was waiting there for a while. Get at him. Door stuck. Door was stuck.
Located the hostage. Escort the prisoner to the extraction point, and I'll take care of the rest. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Don't suppose you have an extra gun?
So yeah, continuing the story. He had account. I play on it. He had no PC of his own, and then I started playing. And then he had the audacity to say I was the reason why he was bronze when I wasn't even playing competitive on his account. And then I started playing competitive, and guess who got him plat? And then the next season afterwards, that was the first season I ever played Overwatch. The second season, guess what? Guess. I got him diamond, and then we got masters. And then he had the audacity, after I got him diamond, to get another account just for himself. And guess what rank he was? He was silver and bronze. So, who is really the person? Huh? Who was stuck in bronze? Not me. Let's just say I got blamed for things that weren't my fault. And so I've never really had like a Overwatch account of my own. Now you gotta hit GM. Yeah, I wish I could hit GM. I played during the Milkman era, so I don't know if I'm as good as Masters is now. Those people have not switched to a different game. Those people have stuck with Overwatch the entire time. Blizzard betrayed them over and over again, but they stuck with it. They're like in a committed relationship with Overwatch. Overwatch has changed its name twice. They've stuck with it. I cannot compete with those people. I don't think I'm going to be able to make GM. To be completely honest with you. Now we are better once Plant joins. Easy GM. Is Plant actually going to download it? I know you said you downloaded the Battle.net launcher. And I told Rohydronian that. And the first thing he said was, "Oh no." 100% start my own account. I know. No, the downside is I have to unlock all the characters on my own. And then I don't have the pretty skins. It's very sad. Hi, Rohydronian. If I need to see you pop up. But yeah, they really shouldn't have the new characters like to be unlocked. Oh, I've been here? Oh, that's funny. Just get donation to buy. I'm not gonna give Blizzard any money. Oh. Nah. Blizzard gets nothing. Until they put out good content. No. I need that catalyst, by the way. So we're doing this. Descendia. Oh, no. Get me out of here. I want to change my people. He did, but he started playing Deadlock. I saw you guys were on Deadlock the other day. Are the new people fun? Like Silverfang? Oh, and I didn't say hi. Hello, Schmoopid. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Were you really a farmer? I did live on a farm. And I had to help take care of cows. So... yes, that was one part of my life. Basically, the reason why I moved onto a farm was I didn't really have that much other places to go to. I was at a very low point in life. My apartment had mushrooms growing out of it because it was just such a terribly constructed, terribly run apartment that I was just like, I gotta leave. I gotta go somewhere. And so I moved in. Moved onto a farm. Free mushrooms. You know, now that I think back on it, they were free. Okay, we're getting off the Haunts Lady, going to Valkyr. Bobby Kotick needs another yacht. I don't care if he needs another yacht. He can own a yacht if his company produces good products. And they don't say, hey, we're gonna do PvE. Isn't that so cool? And then, where's the PvE, Bobby? I don't see any PvE. I don't see any PvE anywhere. Didn't Bobby leave Blizzard ages ago? I don't know. I don't pay attention to anything Blizzard does ananymore. Other than Overwatch. Overwatch has my eye. Gotta try Deadlock New Year's. They're really enjoyable. I already heard that the unicorn lady got nerfed for her movement. Because I saw a clip of somebody and she was just crazy. But the problem with me is I love playing a whole bunch of different games. It sucks to, you know, play only one game at a time. But I do want to get extremely good at one game. I've had the itch ever since like Marvel Rivals came out. Like, I want to get good at a game. And I know Overwatch is so fun right now. I don't want to switch back and forth from Overwatch and Deadlock. I mean, I do, but I don't. Everyone who plays Celeste deserves a bad night's sleep. Also, there's so much of a knowledge check in Deadlock that I think I'm going to be terrible at it. Because I didn't play it since the beginning, and I haven't played much of it now. So I think I'm just going to get knowledge checked and die. Deadlock's so fun. Oh, hi Fizzy, how you doing? I'm recording cringe audio. Anyone have any suggestions? Talk in a very high-pitched voice. Or how do people like fry their vocal cords? Do that. Find a fun build and learn basics and you'll be good. Alright. I do have a bit of vocal fry. Alright, vocal fry is not cringe in and of itself, but I feel like a lot of people who make like the cringe audios do vocal fry. If Plant can learn Deadlock, anyone can. Why are you dissing my boy Plant? What did he do? Alright, if Ro can learn how to play Deadlock, I'll learn. Surely. Surely that's how it works, right? Listen, listen, listen. Guess you're not gonna learn. Oh, man. So that's a no to Deadlock. Surely, surely. You guys have been able to do day 1 raids. You guys could definitely learn how to play Deadlock. It's not that complicated, yeah? Back to Overwatch. Esper, just so you know, Bro Hydronian made a bet that if Overwatch is still popular in 1 month from now, he's gonna play it. So I'm doing my part. I'm gonna make sure Overwatch stays popular. I'm entertaining playing Overwatch because of how toxic I am. That's not very good. I'm not that toxic, I swear. I'm reformed. Listening to his stream where we're playing that time. You can watch the VOD to show Plan. Oh, nice. Thank you, Schmoopid, for this the sub. I appreciate it. Welcome into the Doodles. Subconsciously teabag somebody. I'm reformed. I'm reformed. I'm reformed. I am a good noodle, I am. It's just Overwatch changed something in me. Denial. It's not. How come you got automated for saying teabagging? Teabagging Overwatch next time we play Overwatch. Here's the thing. You gotta get in their heads when you teabag them. You can't teabag somebody that might kill you in the next round. Because if you do, then they'll do it back to you, and then the mental damage that you could have possibly done to them has been refunded plus some. People enjoy it when they be toxic to people who were toxic to them first. So you can only do it if you know you're not going to get diffed by them. Because then they might be actually happier than if you would have done nothing in the first place. I understand teabagging, Master. You're welcome for the knowledge. Crazy how you give it up for free. people just don't understand. You can't just do it all the time. Overwatch. Rage bait queen, you're welcome. You can only do it to people worse than you. Exactly. That's a good way to put it. But if somebody who's playing worse than you plays a low skill champ, you have to also switch. You cannot get bested by them. Once you initiate the teabag, it is now not even about the game. It is about the mental sanity of yourself and the person that you are teabagging. Like, you've upgraded. Like, before, it's just a video game. You know, who cares about it? Maybe you'll get like a -20 SR loss or something like that. But once you teabag, your whole bloodline is on the line. Your lineage will be affected by this. You meant in-game skill, yeah. But here's the thing. It's better to do it on supports than to be a DPS and do it, because the DPS can be like they'll focus you, that's fine, right? But if they focus you as a support, they're already supposed to be doing that, right? And so you just have your DPS work in conjunction with you to make sure you don't die. They will chase you down the map if you get them mad enough. They will literally int the game just to get one kill on you and you win the game. It is the mental inflictions you can inflict on somebody else playing a competitive game. You can change the outcome of a game if you know how to manipulate somebody. Not being toxic, being toxic to supports. No, I'm the support and I'm toxic. And so they'll have me down, but if you're a good enough support, you can keep yourself alive. Trust me. There's a reason why esports teams care about how their team fits along with each other. Their teammates, you have to have good synergy. It's why everybody who's good at a game isn't good for esports, because they don't know how to work with a team. Mental is such a big part that nobody cares about. Just like how Marvel Rivals will give you bot lobbies if you're on like a loss streak or something, just so your mental doesn't get destroyed. They're manipulating you. You don't know it, but they're trying to get you to play more. Because the more invested you are in a video game, the more willing you're going to be to buy something. So, even the video games know about mental. And it's why you don't rage queue. Because while these tricks might work for tilting somebody else, you should also keep in mind your mental when playing video games. If you notice yourself becoming very toxic to other people, you should probably tone back on that. If you notice yourself changing, you should probably keep an eye on that. Just play Vendetta, then you're better than everyone else. Exactly. Tell that to Deadlock with 6-hour loss streak. Oh, 6 hours. Interesting question for you. Do you want all of your matches to be perfectly skill balanced if possible? I would say it depends. If I'm playing Overwatch competitively, I would want to essentially like be able to demolish people until I get to my ideal rank, and then it's evenly matched, and it's just like a skill matchup at that point. Where hopefully the skills are at equal levels. Oh, I'm not supposed to be killing these guys.
I deeply apologize that my memories of war are troubling you so, Marie. You are welcome to depart at any time.
So, essentially, I want it to be a complete smash until I get the rank that I think I should be at. What my ideal rank is? I don't know, because I don't know how good the game is from now. So I don't know if I'm supposed to be in somewhere like, I don't know, Masters. What if your ideal rank is #1? I know I'm not like I know this is a hypothetical because I know I'm not ideal rank #1. Then I guess if I'm better than the rest, then yes, I would like every game to be just a complete smackdown. "5-hour solo queue on call." Yeah, you shouldn't do 5 hours of solo queue. Told you that research says too many balanced matches in a row is bad for player attachment. People quit if things are perfectly balanced. I guess for studies, I don't really take them ever at face value because there's so many different things that could manipulate a study that I think if somebody's truly competitive about a game, like the way that I'm competitive, I want things to be like just like it's evenly matched, but maybe I pull some like really good ulti that puts us slightly ahead. It's like the long con, the long race. People watch NASCAR only for like the cool, exciting moments. And I guess that's showcased in video games like, wow, I did really good in this match because we completely obliterated them. But it's the small things that make somebody take the lead. Just 1 inch closer to the inside of the track is gonna give them so much more of an advantage in time than just to wait for somebody else to crash. And so I like the long con. It's something like that. That is the thing that I find enjoyment in. Is I can do something that's going to make a difference in the match. By like, okay, maybe this Zarya is really good at bubbling, but I learned to bait out the bubble. Like, she's very skilled in her own regard, but I just be able to use my brain power to mitigate that and like become better in a certain different way. Based on what I colloquially call the missed flight phenomenon. If you miss your flight by 5 minutes, the same stress leading to it as making 5 minutes. Same for missing it by an hour versus making an hour. Same stress level. Excluding the stress needed to reschedule your flight. Same thing goes for matchmaking in a game. If every single match is down to the wire, extreme amount of stress on people. Burned out easily. Even if that's what they think they want. Can I say that if I get stressed out by a game, I just don't play it. So I don't think that I get stressed out by Overwatch. By wins or losses. I've had close matches. I don't see the stress aspect. I want to play more if I get stressed. Okay, well you're kind of like a psychopath, no? But you play Overwatch. Yeah, and I do silly fun things. When I play Overwatch, I maintain the silly and toxicity. Silliness and toxicity are like the same for me. would have to look into those more. I understand the concept of, oh, well, you know, if it's closer than it needs to be, well, then you might be stressed out because, well, it was that close. But wouldn't having something be so unfair, like, oh man, that was such a, like, really terrible loss, like, we lost so quick, doesn't that feel bad too? To me, when things feel unbalanced like that, I'm not having fun. I think I would maybe sure there would be more stress in a closer matchup. But at least I wouldn't be mad or sad about how unfair the matchup is. Because honestly, that makes me rage quit more. Getting Stomp sucks, but Stomp should only be 20% max games. But this is all just mental manipulation too. To get the player engagement. So that's why that already to me is like a hands off. I don't want that. Do not try to manipulate me to play the game more. I know that they're going to try, but that just makes me inherently not want to agree anyway. Yes, I would want a 50-50. I want it to be evenly matched up because, well, I don't want you to manipulate me in any way, shape, or form. I'm already manipulated enough in my everyday life by ads and everything on the internet. Why do I want my one point of respite, which would be video games, to manipulate me? It's get out of my head, get out of my head. That's what it honestly feels like. SMH get ad blocker. Even just scrolling on like short form video content, even if you have ad block or anything like that, everything's an ad nowadays. See, this is why we're doomer today. Oops, he getting snowballed in a match? Yeah, because, well, my team sucks. If you're being manipulated in ways that harm you to create attachment, that's obviously bad. I mean, isn't our Marvel Rivals giving us matches that are essentially bot lobbies so then we don't feel bad about losing so much? That might not necessarily be harmful, but I think it is. I don't want any manipulation at all. Increase the amount of fun and enjoyment. Is that bad? All entertainment manipulation? If you want my true opinion, I think that most entertainment is actually manipulation. Short form content, it really gets the brain juices flowing. Even babies shouldn't have like such short form content. It actually messes with their brain. It messes with our dopamine. Like, yeah, I think that sort of stuff isn't good. Oh, I wouldn't be talking about being a turnip farmer if I didn't think that the vast majority of things for us are bad. And yeah, it does make me a hypocrite to play games like this. But I can still try to find enjoyment where I can, but still despise the things that they have to do to keep people entertained. That's why I'm a doomer. I accept the things as they are and engage with them, but I still dislike them. I like challenge in my matches when competitive setting. Quick play, I'd prefer easy match. That's a good point. Oh. Please rest me. Thank you. Bad if I enjoyment hider mask or something that bad from the player, I guess. So if my partner's sad, I get them flowers to make them happy. Is that manipulative? Because I'm using the knowledge of their likes and dislikes to change their emotional state. I feel like there's a false equivalency there. It is vastly different for a corporation to use things that are not apparent. Because in a relationship, if I got somebody something that I know is going to make them happy, they know that I'm getting it so I can make them feel better. It's not like it's a secret. Trying to make matches not perfectly balanced and based off MMR.
If we must.
Yeah. So it's like, okay, what's the point of an MMR system if you're just gonna make things either win or lose, smash it or not? Like, I completely win this versus not because, well, it helps player engagement. They feel happier with it. Well, then I feel misled about MMR in total because I assumed that things are going to be balanced in that sort of situation. And so that is manipulative if it's shown as one way and then it's supposed to be skill-based matchmaking. Where's the skill? But my partner would obviously know, hey, I'm trying to make you feel better because you feel sad. So there's no like underlying difference like there is for... Or there's not no underlying difference. There's no underlying lie. Because to me, skill-based matchmaking means it's skill. You're going to have things that are evenly matched. And so, no, I think that they are different. I don't think it's manipulation for a partner because they know the reason why. Education issue, games put boulder plate. We are not going to match you up perfectly every time. Optimizing, that would be okay. I think it would be far better than the way that it is, yeah. Because if that's what's happening, it is not skill-based matchmaking. I would say to that, at least they're upfront with it. But obviously that isn't marketable and probably be a worse decision than if they actually just, you know, continue to lie, I guess. Or manipulate. But it's still matchmaking based on skill. It's trying to match skill perfectly. Well, isn't that inherent in the word of matchmaking based on skill? It is... Hey, we're gonna try to find the best skill versus we're going to do general skill. To me, those are different. I don't think it's inherent. How could it be skill-based matchmaking if you put people generally around the skill but with the intent of manipulating the outcome? Because if you want people to have it one-sided, then you're manipulating when they get their win or not. It's all up to your algorithm rather than what I've done in my video game to achieve success. You're manipulating a video, like you're having a predetermined outcome because you want me to enjoy the game more, rather than having me and my own skills lead to me winning or losing. Because you pair me up with good or bad players in order to achieve that. And so no, I think it really does take away from my achievements and the things that I've done in a video game to have that. Everything in video games based on what devs think you'll enjoy. Literally everything. Nature of the medium. I don't think that there's such a grandiose, I don't know how to pronounce the word. There's not such a grand plan that indie game devs are all like this. Maybe that's why indie games are honestly just generally better. Not everything is for your entertainment. Sure, they're probably going to have things that people like, but I'm sure that there's a lot of indie game devs out there that don't have this sort of mindset, where they're just trying to make a game that they like and have mechanics that are good. It's not like every single thing has to be this way for maximum fun, maximum dopamine, maximum entertainment.
Struggle to keep pressure from becoming too great. What was your best in weight loss? Anger, humiliation, lust?
Grandoise? Yes, I was trying to say that. I read the word, but I don't know how to pronounce them. Such is the way of reading too much. Grandiose. Thank you. Now I want to know what company does that and what doesn't. Same. First thing about skill-based matchmaking designed around mass amount of people, so it causes conflict for many who do not agree or opt for their right that way. Also makes you feel like you're not getting better for some people since all matches are balanced. Well, I think that lends in hand what I was saying, which is like, okay, well, if I already have a predetermined outcome if I'm gonna win or lose, then why even try in the first place? If it's gonna be determined if I win this match or lose this match based on an algorithm, does it really matter if I try in a video game? Or is it just gonna give me a win whenever it determines I should get the win? Nobody goes into game dev thinking I don't care if the people I'm playing like this. No, I think in some I'm not saying that. I'm saying that there's not some grand plan that every single dev has that is along the lines of, I need to optimize the fun in every way for this part of the, like, for every part of the game. There's some parts where it's just like, yeah, we're gonna have this mechanic. I'll try to make it alright or good or something. It's not like I must maximize dopamine and fun. I like when a game was very well obviously not for everyone. That too. I also agree that games are not for everyone. Oh, and hi Tempestari, how you doing? Oh, this reminds me that indie devs stay within real. I like the passion.
We will endure this torment.
I'm good, that's good.
These devices seek to elude us.
That's how you get weird and unique games. I feel like if we'd redesigned Super Mario like 64 back in the modern era, it would be so different that people wouldn't have the same amount of fun with it. It would lose its core identity. Clash Royale? Oh yeah, I know nothing about Clash Royale. I haven't gotten into it ever. Like Cruelty Squad. There's a lot of games I need to play. I gotta finish the Doom games, and I have to finish... I want to play Karen. I got Karen thanks to Aeon. So I shall be playing that sometime this week. Clash Royale did this with card counters and decks. Same trophy rating, but players have specific deck matchups. One favor to win. Drop the game after that along with the other terrible changes. Why would I play a game that some matches I just lose? To me, that's such an odd concept because it's like, well, if I wanted to be like a Reaper one-trick pony, and that's all I played was Reaper 24/7, well, obviously there's probably going to be matches that I just lose because there's, I don't know who counters Reaper. Doomfist, we'll say. Doomfist is just so good, and if there's a Doomfist player on the other team, obviously I'm going to lose every single time because my person isn't that good against him. Like, would I just stop playing? Or would I learn to be able to counter Doomfist? I'd be able to find a fishing rod without help. There's fishing in Cruelty Squad!
Alchemy. Tinkering with forces they clearly did not understand. What unholy project sealed this onto your psyche, Rose?
This. Not this mode. But with the game specifically... But the game would specifically match you against Doomfist players like 60% of the games. I mean, that's the thing, is I would try my best to get around those. Like, if we're just talking rock, paper, scissors, you automatically lose. Or is there any skill in being able to counter that? Because in Overwatch, you can overcome somebody who's countering you. If you're skilled enough, you can do that. And that's why I try to play games where that's possible. Where if I am skilled enough, I can overcome things. Because being able to do that is worth a lot more to me than just winning or losing. I take satisfaction in how well I play something. It's not just about the win. It's about the mental anguish I give the other players in the game. If I lose a game, but I made the enemy DPS pull their hair out, I consider that a win. That makes me happy. Give the enemy so much mental... Oh yeah, no, because I know you can deny creeps. Concept reminds me... Deadlock has this concept down. Did I put Greg? I did not put Greg C into the fish game yet. But I believe we talked about it and it was like, no. Wait, no, was it that or the fish one? I'll try to put him in the game. Oh. Maybe society... You play League, right? We had 2 people. Well, not so much, no. 2 people, DC on a team, the other had already said just FF already. We all locked in and won a 4v6 game. Oh, there's 6 people? I thought it was a 5. 5v5. Look at what they took from my Overwatch. You can win the game if you're skilled alone. That used to be how Warframe, or not Warframe, what am I talking about? Warframe, you can definitely 1v50. That used to be how Overwatch was. If you were skilled enough, you could win the game solo. I think it might be time. Deadlock, perchance. If that is true, perchance, I'll download and update Deadlock tonight. It's gonna be on Tuesday. You guys can choose Deadlock tomorrow if you want. FF is a league term, it is. It's easily the next big PvP game. I just think it might be too complicated. To me, it's the same as Dota with the items, because in Dota, you had a couple different stats like intelligence. What does intelligence mean? Well, the game doesn't really do a good job of explaining that, where, oh, hey, it lets you have more mana and more mana regen. Oh, what does mobility do? More attack speed? What does strength do? More HP regen? It's just very confusing to have those stats. And it was because it was adopted from, you know, the original Dota. And so... But finding out how those stats work is way harder than in League, per chance. For instance. Like, oh wow, what's AP? Hover over the tooltip in AP. Oh wow, press, like, hover over your abilities. These ones scale off of AP. Very interesting. Yeah, you have to know it on a per champ basis, but it is far easier for you to learn one champ and to get really good at it in League because you know, you have all the information right in front of you. You don't really need to go on a wiki or Google more things. Need to see Deadlock Maxer video. Oh no. For real? I'm only on 10 of the Nightwave. We gotta up these numbers. I don't even know when the Nightwave is over. Ooh, that's a nice Sandana. That looks pretty good. Ooh, it's cute. Deadlock has such a good skill ceiling, scratches the comp gameage that you can always get better. That's... Alright. You guys have convinced me. Let me see if the game's installed. Not that I'm, you know, gonna play it today. Maybe. Galio, Gallifrey, and Spiky, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Got the Sandana, don't use it. Doesn't look good on every Warframe. That sucks. Oh, and hi, Sandstomp. Hope you're doing well. This Sandana? Oh, yeah, no. The really big Sandanas, it's hard to make them look good and consistent. I think it'll probably look really good with the Steinax Deluxe. Let me go get my Steinax out. Degen hour stream of Deadlock. It's not going to be Degen because we're going to be learning. We're going to be using our brain. I'm telling you. It's going to be a full-on learning stream. Oh, wrong button. We're going to be sitting in our chairs taking notes. Yeah, that looks like it'd work on him. Is this Minecraft? That sounds like a Minecraft sound effect in this song. 100%. Yep. I also will let you guys know I will never abandon the Minecraft world that I have. I have plans for it. There's a couple things that I'm gonna do for it. It will be a reoccurring thing along the stream. Minecraft Hardcore. I got cats in the Minecraft Hardcore and I said I couldn't do this anymore. I think I would legitimately cry if I died in Hardcore Minecraft and I had my cats. So I converted it to regular. Fair. Yeah. Ew. Level 30, you only get cred points, that's it. Well, that's good. Because there's a lot of things that people should buy. Imagine if you're a new player, you need all the Natane you can get. I should also just buy these. I don't... And I'll just remember before the Nightwave ends, farm it out. Oh, thank you for the 3 stream streak. I don't know how you did that 3 times in a row, but that's kind of funny. 4 times! You're cracking these Vanguard relics. Very nice. How did you do that? Interesting. When you do play Deadlock, don't recommend playing with anyone that's high rank for a bit. Matchmaking can become scary quickly. It's okay. I'm okay with getting pummeled to crisp. Because then I see what other people can do and I'm like, I want to be that. I want to do that. Man, how did that guy do that? I want to do that. There's auto building. Okay. Cheater. In that case, let me join AHA. Okay, let me... What's my deadlock? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I've been ignoring people in the YouTube chat. My bad. Hello, Stefan. Hope you're doing well. What MR did you start handling Steel Path? Probably like MR 18. I am slow. Okay, do I have deadlock? I do have it, but I don't have it updated. Last time I played was October 2nd. Crazy. It's been a while. With all the meridian, I can help out some people. You are so kind. Oh, I think we need to add each other on Steam for deadlock. Oh, probably. Thank you. 50 stream streak. I appreciate it, Livid. I'm so glad that the late night Degen Overwatch streams did not affect anything. Why is this one called Citrine Dog? Oh, I was trying to put the crystal on the dog. That's right. Where's the Hans? Hans, we got things to do. Interesting. Very interesting. Huh. Absolutely atrocious. Automod time, you're right. Beautiful. Magnetic rush, are we for real? Level 1. Ew. It's better not even putting anything down. Melee arcane adapter, you know what we do. Melee influence. Electric. Take that. Take that. Take that. Beautiful. It is now modded. And we have enough for this. Beautiful. Magnetic rush is quite nice on Epita. I am a melee influence enjoyer. There is absolutely nothing else that I like more. I have melee influence brain rot. That's Overwatch and Deadlock grind. Min-max stress dopamine. I can only play so many video games in the day. Play all of them at all times. No, I have to cook food. I need sustenance. Unless... Okay, I am gonna go get some, like, Soylent. And that's gonna be my meals for, like, the next week. I'm not gonna make any food. I'm just gonna drink Soylent for my meals. Unless it magically appears in front of me. Okay, I will say I will never DoorDash anything ever in my life. No, I don't. No. I cannot understand that. I got that, you know, cheap mentality. I would rather spend like 10 minutes and like go outside, get some fresh air, and like drive to the restaurant to get my food if I was to order something for home than to order DoorDash. Uber Eats is expensive? Yeah. I don't have a car. See, that means that you get to have a very nice walk.
The bypass is done. Go.
Unless you hire a child to make your food and clean the house. So you're telling me that if I go have a kid, like 10 years down the line, I could just have them do all the chores for me? You're a genius. Child labor is the way, for real. Sometimes your guys' intelligence baffles me. Can make an Overwatch team too? Well, good thing I didn't try to make an Overwatch team a couple years ago, huh? Because imagine if you had 6 children and then they downsized it to 5. What is gonna happen to the extra kid?
Any trace of Era still
Gotta celebrate.
I will bring it to the surface.
He could be the team leader, so then I don't have to manage them. Mm-hmm. See, and then we got the manager right there. Every team needs ults. Oh, like a substitute. Yeah. That kid is going to the old school RuneScape mines. So, from 9 to 5, they play Overwatch. And then from 5 to 9, they play Leagues. Whenever Leagues is out on old school RuneScape. They also have their own hardcore Iron Man. Who needs to learn anything at school when you can learn how to get top 500 on Overwatch? At least my kids will be able to count to 500, I tell you that.
Stowed sacred armor artifacts and corpus conduits. We need to ransack them.
Leagues out is in April? I thought that was going to be in June. Level alt accounts for them to smurf, and then we can sell those alt accounts against TOS. Yeah. I catch what you're putting down.
You don't get the goods ever. Also, the bleeders Alad sold the tech to will
Gonna be out sooner. Yippee! Good thing it's not in June because I was gonna probably go hang out with my mom in June. So it's actually quite perfect. Learn more playing Overwatch than our school system? Real. You could probably learn everything that they do in school in like 2 hours. And then after that, Overwatch. Or hopefully by that time we'd be a turnip farmer. It's either we're gonna be an esports team or turnip farmers. Pick or choose. Oh, canned bedrock. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Learn 4 different languages and learn all the insults from them. Yeah, so they don't, you know, say them. Stream popping off today. It's cause of the Warframe, and potentially, probably the unhinged topic we are talking about at the moment of making an esports team full of children. I will determine who's the best at DPS and support. Whoever's best at support. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna have them reading books like How to Save a Life and things like that. They're gonna be reading a ton of medical books. So if they choose not to be an esports pro, they'll at least be able to be like a doctor or something. DPS, you're going into the military, child. I don't have an alternative path for you. Maybe you could be like a security guard or something. I don't know. Doctor per second. And if you're a tank main, the only thing I can recommend to you is therapy. I have no career for you. I think we actually forgot everything we learned in school. It almost feels like wasted time. But at least my classmates were smoking cigs and getting addicted to TikTok as I finished high school. Oh, lovely! I will say there is a little bit of use in school because it teaches you how to learn a little bit. Like, you need to struggle with something. You can't just have the answer. And, well, now that we have all the information in front of us, it seems we have lost our critical thinking. Which is why I'm going to put them on an esports team. And therefore, they're gonna have to critically think, how do we meet top 500 so we don't have to sleep in the cold, dark wilderness tonight?
You're about due for more of those interference routines, demo units too.
I'm trying to think. I know there's a couple esports pro. I think, was it Faker? Faker was like, yeah, no. If I get like top #1 rank, I'm not going back to school. And that's exactly what he achieved. I'm pretty sure it's Faker's backstory where he's like, I'm just gonna become really good at this one thing because I don't want to go to school. And that's how we have the #1 esports pro in the world. I don't know why I expect you to say something like sell it. No. Early school was very useful. I find a lot of high schools waste time. Oh, yeah. Some are awesome and they teach you how to put up with stuff, if nothing else. I think that high school, it depends. If you have a really good high school, like, you can learn so much. Like, if you go in, like, a program for a career-specific kind of high school, it could be useful, but I don't think a lot of people would know what they want to do with their life at, like, I don't know, 15. I didn't know. Literally, one of my friends was taking a CS course, and I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll take one too. I've done a little bit of, coding before. I tried to make a Minecraft mod when I was like 13 years old and I was really into Minecraft. I had fun with it. But not that much, honestly, because I felt like pulling my hair out because it was Java and I was trying to learn how to code in Java, which is disgusting, honestly, to tell you the short version. Don't try to make something out of Java. You're gonna rip your hair out. What do you mean strings are coded like that? Yeah. And then I'm like, okay, I guess I'll be into computers. I already kind of like them. It just felt like a natural progression of what I should do. People with backstory, enough money to learn the things they really want. Yeah, that's true. 3 years, I skipped around 230 days of the year in school myself. Oh yeah, I think during my like senior year, I just did not want to go to school. But hey, I still passed with like all A's. Shows how much it really actually mattered. You guys are gonna have ads in 10 seconds, 07. See you. I'll probably go get a water and drink something during the ad break. You pay them in the premium currency of the game. You guys get your cool Mercy skin for each rank. I used to get money for getting A's, so that's why I only tried. If my mom didn't offer me like $10 per A I get each quarter, well, I was gonna go get water, but sure, I guess we could just force start. Yeah, if my mom didn't offer me like 10 bucks, 20 bucks per A I got, I would have not even cared. I'd probably do the minimum effort to pass. I would say that that does suck because I didn't have to study that much to get the A's, and then therefore I don't have the work ethic to study.
Could she somehow
Very sad.
for what Era has become? A repayment for what he did to her?
That's what I did, minimum effort. Now when things get hard, you know what I do? I just skedaddle out. Except when it's video games. I like the difficulty in the video games. Oh, my eyes.
You found her. Stay on the move. Those eyes can kill.
Well, that doesn't do that much damage. I was gonna res you with... Huh? Let's go ad break over. You only had a 1 minute of ad. It was supposed to be longer. How dare you? How did you get out of that? Ow. Wish I had more freedom in school. I was the only one with higher grades, but home. Just depressing all the time. Just those things people told me to, and I got the fear of my classmates getting sad. Or being sad. He just put me as a tutor, some of my classmates. Called the academic excellence, but I was a robot without feeling. They put you with the troublemakers, didn't ya? In a group project, it's like, yeah, you hang out with this kid, so then maybe you can learn a lesson or two from them. Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. Basically, the teacher was putting you to do the work they didn't want to do. You take care of the kid. It's honestly no, teacher.
The deacon is invulnerable. Take down his flock first, then him.
You having trouble? Oh no. Oh no, not again. For me, it started with skipping, but for some point, it was really hard to come back, whether fear or anxiety. Also realized how much time was wasted. Oh man. How made it hard to go. Hope your school life wasn't too bad though. It's all better now. I do hope so too for you, Dove King. Huh?
I do not know if Azul is truly the leader of the Archons, or their puppet. Of all of them, only Naira has the guile to seduce Era.
To be honest, I wouldn't have even thought about skipping school at all because I just thought my mother would like kill me if I ever did. Because to my mom, I was the smart one. She knew I could do good in school. She's like, so her standards for me were way higher than anybody else in my family. Because unfortunately, I showed that I had a brain, unlike M40. And so his standard was like getting at least a D in school. Me, if I got less than a B, I think it would have been over for me. You messed up? I know. This is why it's my motto nowadays. You don't try at all, so everyone's expectations of you are so low that any effort you put into it is just instantly better.
You dealt with Archon Naira expertly, Tenno. Her kind may expect no mercy, no protection.
Where are the other 20 points? 98. Where's the other 2? Aw. What points? Music stopped. That's weird. Oh, for grades. We only had like a B, C, D system. We didn't have anything cool. Oh, we got Tau Forged. Yellow. Yay, my favorite. You know what colors I can make with that? Orange. Green. Wow, I really want those colors. Thank you, Rar, for the 30 stream streak. I appreciate that. Most of us in the West and EU had pretty rough school lives, I would say. Our school system extremely bad. Unless you have a good teacher. Oh yeah, no, I had some of the best English teachers. Well, maybe I shouldn't say that. They had us read a lot, but speaking was a whole nother thing. So I've read a lot of good books, but do I know how to pronounce those words that I read? No. Yeah. I am notoriously bad for pronunciation. But they had us, literally my high school teacher for English had us read 1984 during like one of our final years. We were learning all about the book. Imagine having a teacher make us read that. I say she was based. And it might have changed my, you know, the core forming years to be such a doomer. Honestly, maybe that's why I'm a doomer. Such is the way of things. We could have had a Gamba for Shard. You guys get your coin flip Gamba at the start of the stream. I forget.
Odd that humans only get a few years to live. Yet spend
Oh.
most of that time doing everything wrong. Learning how to live.
What is this? What is Verglass Prime? Nautilus O. This is the one that groups stuff up? That's a lot of cold. I don't know this either. What is this weapon? Puncture crit damage? That sounds good. I wish I knew these weapons. I didn't get a good teacher that gives you a heart-to-heart, crazy good feeling too, and it was awesome. Almost felt like a family kind of thing. I think that teachers, it sucks. Some of them are so good at their job because they have a passion for reading, which is why they don't mind the paycheck. Because with that kind of money and work and effort that you have to put to teaching, you get two types of teachers. The ones that couldn't get a job anywhere else, or two, the ones that do it because they're passionate about it. And dare I say, one is far more common than the other. One to a great got abused nice at my high school. That too, I think that it sucks for teachers. They have to deal with... Imagine having to deal with other people's random children all day. And some of them are little rat... I'm not going to say what I was going to say. I'm going to say it anyway. Little rat bastards that suck the life out of everything that you thought you enjoyed. Yeah. Sometimes it's not good.
You're looking for Maru's Bazaar. Lucky for you.
Sometimes it sucks.
Okay, let's do this.
Hi Ignis, how you doing? How you doing? Rat. Don't be sad. Sometimes being a teacher probably sucks, you know. Wow, who could have guessed that? I am a rat. I am a rat in a cage. High school. Little prisons. Oh, lovely.
I stumbled across an Oregon codex that said
Good thing we didn't touch the laser beam. That could potentially give us radiation.
it was also known for its deadly security.
Yeah, come here, buddy. What a fool. What a fool I am. Deserved? It was deserved. I am such a fool. Did they change radiation where if you try to kill one of your teammates, you just hurt yourself? Or what? Was it... I don't know. That's had to be it, right? Look, I have radiation. I'm not dead. No! I believe in you. I trust you.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Radiation. No, I didn't get rat parked. Ew, this one. Probably got killed by their sentinel.
That's what we came here for.
One day I'll get a rad proc and then I'll just destroy my entire team. And then they're gonna be like, dude, what the heck? Why are you doing that? And then I'll just laugh. Come on. Where's the rad proc? DE. Please save me. I'm doing something totally not suspicious. I am the goodest noodle. I am not trying to get a rad proc at all. I'm a good noodle, I am. The moving ones don't? Really? Oi. The orb might. No, okay, I don't think they do. I think it's the ones that are definitely not moving. Wait, no, these... Didn't this one give me rad proc? No. Well, no, that one did. Yeah, it did. I don't know what gives me rad procs anymore. I used to know to a T. Because guess who trolled their friends? I wonder who that could have been. Every time I'm in the void, I try to get a rad proc. I forget 9 times out of 10. I shouldn't, though. That's the best part of the game. Is when somebody's lich gives you a rad proc and then you destroy the mobile defense subject. And then we fail the mission. That'd be fun. Have you seen that VOD? It's a classic. I remember. How many times has that happened? Twice. And it's kind of funny. Following kids around in your car as a teacher is crazy. My one time me and my friends ditched and we went and got Little Caesar's pizza. And we saw some teachers there. So that was fun. They did not care, by the way. Because I was a good noodle. I tell you this, I was a good noodle. So it's like if I was there for a reason. We're yapping about how our schools are prisons. I would say daycare more than anything, but yeah, prison, that works. Okay, so we did 3 weeklies so far. Do we gotta do any more? I don't think I care about doing the normal Descendia. By the way, I still have yet to get a single weapon. Let's go talk to Miss Marjorie. Marie. Something very similar. Skipping for a pizza place. It was honestly peak school moment. Well, it's because our school had, like, I don't know, events and like parades and stuff like that. And it's like, I don't care for this stuff. Oh, yippee, go school spirit. I'm having so much fun. I'm just gonna sit there, listen to the music that is honestly a little bit too loud. And I'm gonna be miserable. Oh, hi, Shruma. How you doing? Off topic. I'll add that. Thank you. Hi. How's your day going? Why is she dancing? She's moving a little bit too much. Get a ribbon that makes your gun shoot backwards. That sounds like an amazing decision. Pretty good. Helping baby Tenno. Oh, nice. What'd you do? Helping him with like eidolons. I know you're like an expert at eidolons. That's like the one thing that I feel like most baby Tenno need help on. Eidolons, mods, and what weapon you should pick next.
Very well. You know your own path.
Oh, I only need, like, what? What is that? Can I count? 18 more Ascarius Prime? Tell me she's selling that. She's selling 15 of them. 1 per customer. I am 3 off. I gotta go play this. I gotta go play the dumb. I'm gonna get my first Techolist artifact. Alright, we're actually gonna get it. Ascarius Prime. We need 18 more of those. We're gonna get them. We're actually gonna get them. Gonna go find them. So, recall Vanguard. We're going to them. First in Prime farming in base Gauss. Nice! Hope you're having fun on the plains of Eidolon. And I think that's where you get Gauss. I would not be able to tell you. Recall Vanguard. No, but it's Kappa disruption. Oh. Eidolons are a pain. Oh yeah, you're like the equivalent of a baby Tenno, Rar. Hehe. Imagine being a baby Tenno. You, Clue. Well, would we consider Clue a baby Tenno anymore? Doesn't he play the game way more than you? I do be streaking. Hello, Dr. Doom. Hope you're doing well. Forty stream streak is crazy. Okay, one thing I don't remember how to do is any of these modes. I feel like I just like sit here, go to pings, do whatever I need for pings. That's it. What's the longest stream streak? I think 75 is like the longest streak I've seen. But there might be somebody out there who hasn't mentioned theirs. Keep it hidden. Isn't it 80? Oh, I saw 75. Hi, Doodles, King. Just doing good. Just got back from Air Pistol. Oh, nice. Closest thing I've ever done to that is just paintball. I've played on one of those like paintball maps. Why do I say maps like it's a video game? It's a real life thing. I went and I played paintball, and the place that I went to had a whole bunch of different zones that you could go into that had like, oh, this one, there's like multi-tiered buildings, this one's more wilderness and all that stuff. Yeah, we had some sweats for paintball. Actual sweats. Can you believe that some people literally brought like 3 canisters of paintballs just to fire it down in a straight line the entire time? Like they didn't do anything but just sit there in the same spot firing in the same way. I don't even know if they're team 1. I don't even know how you win in paintball, I'm not gonna lie. Don't lie, Oopsie, and don't leave the house. Anytime somebody says that, I'm gonna have an HP chart. And once my HP is all gone, I am a turnip farmer. I just got 5 HP points deducted by somebody saying that I don't go outside. 5 HP points. Gamer terms for IRL is crazy. It's cause I got that gamer brain rot. What do you VTuber hang? You don't need to touch grass. This may be a controversial opinion, but I think everybody should touch grass. Are you friend? I think you're friend. Bullets are strong. Oh yeah, no, after that day I had like 50 bruises on me because turns out paintballs hurt. Especially when people have their own paintballs, like paintball guns too. instead of using the places like rental equipment, because like we shot each other before the match. We're like, oh, this doesn't hurt that bad, and then somebody comes around with their own custom paintball gun and I get shot. And to be honest, I may have shed like a tear because I did not know paintball guns hurt that bad. Some people freeze them before going, and that would mean that I would never play with that person ever again. Never ever. I would just simply not even go paintballing again either. Because why would you want to inflict pain on the other person? Isn't this supposed to be like a friendly sport? You taking it that serious? Like at that point, just go use like BB guns or something. Oh wait, nobody wants to get hit by a BB gun. Yeah, so maybe don't freeze your paintballs. Oh, hi Random Academy, how you doing? This may be controversial, but go the heck outside, people. Angry. Yeah. If me saying the words "go touch grass" is controversial, like I guess I'm controversial.
Thanks to Soul, you got that scout back safe. We've got exactly what we need to make our next move.
If touching grass is wrong, I don't want to be right. No full auto in the building. This isn't full auto. This is full auto. Outside sucks though, it does. Sometimes. If it's rainy and cold, yeah. But to be honest, I do like the rain and cold. But if it's like, I don't know, if I lived in somewhere like Arizona, I'd just be like, man, this place is hot. I don't want to go outside. I would like to stay inside where the air conditioning works. Oh. We need authorization codes. Bold of you to know, to assume I know what that means. Hate living in the city in the middle of the desert. Though I will say for deserts, unlike the high humid places like in the East Coast, you do have the capability of just misting water around and then it cools the ambient temperature. Because as water evaporates, it cools it down because science. We're not going into the giga science part of that, but it do because that's what it do. Use water. Water make cold good. Lovely. I live in a village in a semi-desert. There. Paintball is for real too sweaty for me though. I'm more of a Nerf battle kind of guy. I would love Nerf guns, but unfortunately some of the neighborhood kids had Nerf guns and then they would put thumbtacks on the end of them. And so it wasn't a very fun experience to have a Nerf battle with them, I tell you that. I didn't know the new Nerf tech, I was not informed. A lot of people do that for some reason, not the Nerf techs, yeah. And so because I didn't know the Nerf tech, I had a honestly terrible time playing Nerf guns with them. Why Nerf tax though? I guess the same reason why people would freeze their paintball ammo to inflict pain on the other person. I just fill Nerf bullets with glue and add a few quarters behind the spring. You're committing war crimes. Imagine somebody does that with the tac tech. Oh no. Not only do you leave a bruise, but you probably leave a pretty big gash in them too. Evil act, yeah. I second that. I think Rohedron is pretty evil for that one. Maximum velocity. That sounds like something a villain would say. Is that some voice line you've heard somewhere? Were you the inspiration for that voice line? Oh, you guys are nods. I gotta go get water, man. Why is my screen stinky? Okay, we're good. Scion from League of Legends. You're a filthy League player too, aren't you? And a tank. Oh, you're a filthy League tank player. Cho'Gath main. Suspicious.
Detector scrambled. Anarchs too many.
You know what I said about tank players earlier? That if my kid was the tank main for my own developed, like literally from the ground up, I like my children turned into my own Overwatch esports team. If the tank player stopped playing Overwatch and wanted to get a real job, I wouldn't give him a job, I would give him therapy. That extends to all video games. League of Legends tank players need therapy. Overwatch definitely need therapy. Like the monster I am.
Even with prime warframes turned upon you.
Why is she here?
Honor these memories.
I got 16 of them, which means I don't have enough. But we'll do another run. Okay, while we're waiting for players, let me go get... I say water, I'm getting soda. Better be Baja. I had the option for Baja. I got Dr. Pepper. Welcome back. Thank you. Actually, no players for Vanguard? Crazy. Who are you? I ration out my Baja. I had some yesterday. I can't have it today. I have to ration it out. That's fair. I wouldn't deny myself Baja for fickle reasons. It's harder to find now, I know. Well, I get the Baja Zero. That's even harder to find. I pretty much don't buy any soda that's normal. Because growing up, my mom would always buy the like diet versions. And so I grew up, like, we hardly had soda. But when we did have soda, it was always the diet. Because my mom bought it that way. And so now I don't really like the taste of regular soda. So unfortunate. Type 1. I need this 0 sugar. It's all I can have. Oh. Understandable, understandable. How expensive is it in order to ration the Baja? So if you can't buy it in bulk, it's pretty expensive. Soda in cans is generally just very expensive. Because there's CRV, which means 10 extra cents per can, on top of how much it already costs. Yeah, it's bad. Which I say these words, you probably don't even know what they mean. CRV, basically every single bottle that you have to pay 10 cents every bottle and can extra on top of what it already costs. Why? Don't ask me. Is it a deposit fee? Yeah. It's like that. We have those caps and bottles too. Oh, nice. Zero Pops stay winning. I'll save you, my teammate. Oh, you recovered. Something similar, but piece prices they put are extra already. Well, you get it back if you recycle them. Or some people take the bottles and cans as like donations. Which is kind of interesting. Because I only know that because I pretty much was like, I'm kind of too lazy to go like take these to the processing center. And then I just like go chuck them into a donation bin. You call it generous, I call it being lazy. Recycling bottles was my video game money as a teen. Same. Me and M40 would like load up the truck and go recycle like a ton of bottles and stuff. And it's like, what are we gonna go spend the money on? We got some money! And then, I don't know, I feel like sometimes we would get Taco Bell, we'd get In and Out. Good times. Sometimes I think we went to like 7-Eleven. Good time. Get a Slurpee, maybe some beef jerky. I want to try In-N-Out. You should tell them to come to Canada. I think they're expanding more into the East Coast. So maybe soon enough they'll be, you know, going up north. But honestly, In-N-Out's so good. It's like a decent burger for a pretty good price. I tried... There's so many things that you can order there that are like off menu, like you're never gonna know about it, but like you just go on the internet, they're like, yeah, this is the secret menu for it, and it's like, yeah, can I get the Flying Dutchman? Wait, huh? That's an actual thing. It is literally Just no bread, just patty and cheese. So I got the Flying Dutchman, but instead of buns, I got grilled onions instead of the buns. I don't know why, but TikTok told me to try it. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try it. And I tried it and it was actually really good. I do love onions though, I tell ya. Their flavor. So, I would recommend that if you don't like bread. Or can't have much. Man, I'm not on the East Coast. All I got is McDonald's and A&W. Ain't that the root beer company? All I like is mug root beer. A&W, who's that? Yeah, they're a fast food place in Canada. Ew. Sorry, I didn't mean to. But that's all you got? I don't like the root beer. Don't you guys have like, I don't know, Chipotle? Gonna play Doomies again at some point? I will. I plan on finishing them before February 29th. So we have some time. Because February 29th is when Resident Evil 9 comes out. And I'm just doing my weeklies in this game and a little bit extra. Some things I've been putting off. Is it on the 28th? Is it like a midnight release on the 28th and it's like, oh, same difference? Warframe is gonna be good, so I think they just gave like a trailer or a state of the game video for Resident Evil Requiem. And I heard some not good opinions about that, but I haven't seen it for myself, which is why I haven't talked about it. And I don't know if I want to watch it. Comes out on the 26th for me. What? 27? 26? Oh, but there are many days for that. Hold on. I might have less time than I thought. But yeah, I heard the state of the game came out, wasn't good. I haven't seen it myself. Don't know if I want to watch it. So I'm a little bit worried about how Resident Evil 9 is going to be. Considering one of the things that they talked about was how many people they talked to about how to make Leon Kennedy look nice, even though he's like an old man now. Do I have high hopes for the game? I mean, to me, it sounds like maybe they cared a little bit about it. 26. I hope it's not like it's an early release thing, because I didn't pre-order it. I hate pre-ordering games. I don't care about the funny little collectibles or the early release day. I am going to be a pleb. I'm not going to spend more money. I'm going to just buy it when I buy it. I will not give you the equivalent of a loan with my money, so you could take it. People pay for that. When 27th is the day. It might be a time difference thing where it releases all at the same time, but some people's is 27, some is 26. Date keeps on getting shorter. Next thing you know, it's gonna be coming out next week. No early access, thankfully. Yippee! I am PST. Very nice. Trauma manifest? Do we have to name things like that? I only have a minute left. I'm just gonna drink my Dr. Pepper. Because I don't think we're gonna have enough time to finish this one. Yeah, it's probably midnight. Am I gonna have to wake up early? Or stay up late? Midnight release? I think I'm gonna have to wake up early. This mission, reliving the trauma of the Tenno. Sorry. Oh no, that's so horrible. This is my funny little game. I don't know. I just want to rip and tear. I don't care about trauma. Scorpios unite. Oh no. Don't put me in a box. I hate getting put in a box. Wake up early is the most responsible thing to do. I wake up at 6:30 every morning to work out. It's miserable. You know, I've been waking up even earlier than 6:30. I've been waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning because I just anticipate having to get up early. And do you know how much that scares me? How can you do that? Pain and suffering. That's how. Oh, hello, Mackie. ASMR stream when? You'll get that when I'm dead. At my funeral, I will be blasting audio recordings of me cutting soap.
Oh, you could never have survived an outer. Hello? Hello? Sanctimony would have fizzled like a tea.
And then I will swing from the chandelier to the fan, and I'll just be hanging there, swinging around. That's gonna be my funeral. There's gonna be strobe lights and everything. I hope to see you guys there. Alright, what's gonna be my first weapon? I'm not a nerd. How about the bow first? My first instinct is the bonk hammer. What focus school do you use the most? I don't know. Matter Eye.
I would ask who that devil believed he
Bonk hammer. I know the bonk.
But he has no problem
But I think I
doing
use Matter Eye the
anything
most because I like having my operator pretty decent. Which one's Matter Eye? Don't tell me it's a nerd. Okay, that's Zeneric. Naramon. It is the bow. Oh, you're right. I should take the bow first. I don't even use the bonk. Oh, I gotta use the bow. No, bonk Sag. I know, I'm sad about that.
Has anyone polished Monsieur Necraloid lately? It does not seem so.
You can get them all, I know, but do you know how long it took me to farm one? Too long, too long. You can bonk them with one part of the boat? Say less. I do not want you to explain what you mean by that, so I don't be disappointed.
Also the scriptures tell us. Lion, mon frère, le néant est dangereux.
Hello, my fire. Oh yeah!
Thara, mighty bow. From the
I didn't know there was gonna be a cutscene.
twilight backcloth of reality, I call you forth.
Wow, so cool.
Il revient sain et sauf. And with Sarah, the bow of Madurai.
Thank you.
Soul for these blessings.
Thank you, lady. I appreciate them.
Light your... So we return to our task.
Monkey, come here. I know you want to be pet. I pet you. Sorry, the dog wants pets. Come here, you little rat. Cat break. You're silly. You're such a silly dog. Cloud shower Madurai bow. Yours. I have yet to get a single weapon, so I don't know how to mod it or anything, so time to go to my orbiter and hope that am I bonking her? No, I'm patting her very very fast. Okay, this is where it is. Upgrade. Epic pets. She loves the crazy pets. Status chance for every Warframe, for all Warframe weapons for each enemy hit with Tar on strike. Okay. The time stays the same, but the buff increases. Oh, hey, isn't that insane? Wouldn't this make... Oh, I don't know. Void Cascades even better? Lantana VT, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Zid. Invisibility. I'll probably just upgrade as much as I can. Love your model. Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, I see you try to redeem the bald. It's on a timer, so you can't override the other things and make it be like, haha, look at the model's so cute, isn't it? But look at it, bald. You don't know how bad it is. Whatever, we'll equip that. We tried. Mm-hmm. You little shitty animal. Still want more pets, huh? You're lucky I can do this while modding my weapon. By the way, I have not seen any of these. I don't know at all what's good, what's not good, any builds, nothing. This is my first time actually looking at these, because this is the first weapon I've ever gotten. So, okay, she's done with pets. What are we doing? Amp? I guess that would be good. Click random things, you're right. Can I put... Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. Damaged amp. I want that. Amp multi-shot, sure. Boost amp damage by a decent amount. I say definitely this one's gonna be a lot. Mode efficiency. Amp crit chance. And critical damage for each is generic school mod. Increase max void sling distance. And radiance. That'd be... Oh man, there's so much you can do with this now. Like, if I was doing void cascades, I would definitely want that. Sprint, don't care. I probably need more mods for these two. I don't know. I say this is what I'm gonna run. Why not? Oh, we're gonna... we are losing our endo. Oh, I'm gonna be broke. I should really get a Tau weapon? Weren't we farming for that? You still haven't got one either? It's okay. It's okay. I call myself a sometimes Warframe streamer, and this is the first weapon I've gotten. I'm a failure. I hate that game mode. I think it also is way louder than any other mission. Like, I was looking at the audio levels, it became way louder than the music. And most missions aren't like that. And it also is, hey, just do stuff for like 15 minutes. And then you get to finally get the rewards you've been wanting. I just wish there was a faster way. Instead of like being somewhat AFK. And it looks good. There's one that gives you damage multiplier when you're in void mode. Another that gives you knockdown immunity. That would actually be amazing. So it doesn't replace the amp that I have. Nor the operator arcanes. So I already have a ton of void sling radius. And this on top. That's gonna be crazy, right? At least doing it faster gives you more rewards. Unless you have to AFK for survival or something. Yeah, I guess AFKing in survival is less fun. But at least in survival, you don't have any objectives to do. You could just, like, kill things over and over again. And, like, that's brain numbing. But at least I don't have to think. It's, like, just enough brain power in it that I'm like... I can't turn my brain off because the mission changes all the time. Downside, you can only equip the weapon with its respective school. Oh. Then yeah, that does kind of suck. Darvo, you got any deals for me? No.
So, Tano, you up so? What do you say? Will you help him out?
And brain off holy, my favorite pastime. I think it's everybody's favorite. How are we already at 3.5 hours?
The merchandise acquisition mission. You and Clem close our ruckus, while my other operatives is
okay. I think we're gonna do 4 hours, and then I'm maybe gonna download Deadlock and play it tonight. Because I do have to take Maki on a WAOK and make dinner. And that's gonna take me like a couple hours. And you guys are on that break. Oh, 7. So, yeah. After I do that, I'll be back and play Deadlock. Problem with streaming for a long time is it's hard to find a time that's actually okay to stream for that long without it disrupting my day too much. Degen hour stream, it's not gonna be Degen, we're gonna be learning. Leave stream open or do another one? Probably another one. Because I'm literally gonna be gone for like a couple hours. I have to work out before Deadlock for min-maxing. I do it when I wake up because I do think that waking up and working out actually does give me more energy throughout the day. As sad as it is to say, I do think that doing things that make me feel better are making me feel better. Sucks that that has to be the case. I become stronger in Deadlock if stronger in real life. True. That's crazy talk. What, eating well and working out? How dare that make me feel better? Why can't I just enjoy Taco Bell 24/7? And feel just as good. Blasphemy. If rot maxing didn't mean that I would feel terrible, I'd be rot maxing all the time. I just had a pepperoni stick, which is a type 1 carcinogen, and I feel like I'm gonna die. My phone tells me that you actually are going to die if you eat even one pepperoni stick. Them's the rules. I don't make the rules. Eternal struggle between choosing between healthy, feel-good foods and unhealthy, feel-good foods. I think that people do underestimate how getting older makes you feel. Like, before, I literally lived off of, like, a salad. Like, no protein, nothing. Like, I just ate salad 24/7. And I could build muscle. How was I functioning day to day? Because if I eat a salad and there's like no protein in it, I feel like miserable and like hungry like a little bit after. But no, when I was in high school, I just ate salad 24/7 and I was fine. And then I would just switch between that and eating Taco Bell. Are you telling me that I was feeling way better then than I am now? I am an old man, I know the struggle. Oh. This is why live fast, die young. I'm not gonna get old. Are you vegetarian? No. Though I did go vegetarian at one point in my life. And then I'm like, I really want fried chicken right now. And then I broke it. Fried chicken made me crumble to my knees. Taco Bell. Yeah, I think it's like easier to be vegetarian at Taco Bell because you could just replace everything with black beans, which is what I did. And surprisingly, black beans are pretty good for you because they have fiber. Live more, die young. Taco Bell. That should be their new logo, with a Baja Blast right next to it. Eating pepperoni, but I want to eat more pepperoni. If you want to eat more pepperoni, then die. It's okay to be vegetarian as long as it's not vegan. I would say I don't care about your dietary preferences. You eat what you want to eat, what makes you feel good or doesn't make you feel good. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. I have opinions of my own that I try to, you know, use in my life. But am I going to make somebody else live the way that I think they should live? No. Why would I take away someone else's self-agency? The one thing, though, that I will say about vegans is I don't understand why they don't... Like, I could get the concept why they don't like honey, but, like... I don't know, I feel like bees are really chill, man. Like... That's the one thing I'm like, you know, honey... You're gonna exclude honey? Like, the bees will just, like, run away. You could keep your own bees. These are chill, man. Yes. What about only air diet? I would strongly recommend against that, honestly. Bees are chill because we get them high. Are you telling me that whenever you like smoke out a bee house so they calm down, it's actually like a weed or something in there? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not... We're not hotboxing... We are not hotboxing the bees. In Cali it is. Yeah, Cali, you can't have any open flames like 9 times out of 10 throughout the year because, well, our state loves being on fire. But, you know what you can do? Blaze it! That's how we get around it. For the bees. It's legal there. I don't know, see, I'm a breatharian, it worked out for me. Do you perchance also consume souls for sustenance? As well as air? Just saying, Canada legalized dinner, bees are pretty chill. I feel like other than like the Africanized honeybees, most bees are pretty chill to my knowledge. And I think we only really have those in the south of the US. Those bees are angry. Do not go anywhere near them. Like, there was a bee guy that I used to watch a lot of his videos, and he would just go and exterminate those because they are deadly. Yes, how did you know? I just don't think someone can survive on just air. There has to be something more there. Imagine the bee... Giant monster stealing the... Honey, where am I? Did you know that if you turn the lights off for the bees, they just fall to the ground? So I imagine that whenever an eclipse happens, bees just like... they just plummet. I kind of feel bad for them. Some beekeepers use non-toxic smoke materials to smoke them out with nicotine. Lovely. So then they learn to like the smoke. Amazing. But you guys already know, I love bees. Bees are great. If I become a turnip farmer, I'm also having bees. I'm gonna have bees, I'm gonna have chickens, I'm gonna have maybe 1 or 2 dairy cows. Goats are not on the list. Get a goat? No, I hate goats. Goats are disgusting. I have bad experiences with them because when I was on a farm, the goats would jump onto the picnic table we would eat on. Well, I say that, but we didn't eat on until after. Well, we didn't eat on it anymore after they started jumping on it and pooping everywhere. Their poops are like hundreds of tiny little pellets. They are terrible. I despise goats. And their eyes are weird. I don't trust them. List of animals if I have a farm. Yes. Depending on how much land would be how many animals I would have. But for sure chickens. If I didn't have that much land, I would get quail. An axolotl. What can I exploit from an axolotl? They're cute. Fair enough. Get me 50. They're cute, I guess. They look so dumb. They're missing a couple brain cells up there. Get a werewolf? Aren't you one? Emotional support axolotl. You want me? No, I was just asking. Because why would you suggest? I don't know, you kind of howl sometimes, so I was wondering. RM40 a furry, so technically she has a werewolf. I am not my brother's keeper. How many of the other ones do I have? I have 22 Omniforma? Oh yeah, we're using an Omniforma. I didn't know I had that many. My brother has such a long beard and hair, he could def be a werewolf. That's... I feel like you shouldn't say that about somebody. Yeah, they're such a furry. They definitely could be considered an animal. You're calling your brother an animal. You know, sure. It's okay, it's in the family. Fair enough. Fair enough, you got me. You got me there. Alright, that's most weeklies, no? Except maybe Deimos. I don't know. I can carry myself through EDA. I'll do EDA at least. Why not? We are allowed to bully. Yes, you can bully the members of your family. Yes, yes. Alchemy. Ew. I mean, I love alchemy. Yay! Aww. Aww. Wisp, Rhino, Vole. I don't even know. You people are weird. Why don't you get a giraffe like a normal citizen? Hello, Rar. You come in here with amazing knowledge. I didn't know normal people got giraffes. I always knew. Mama told me I was a little bit different. Does the Chihuahua werewolf count for being hairless? What? EDA Gamba? Yeah, we could do EDA Gamba. Let me get it set up. Do I get a Tau? Is it Tau? Tau Forge, Archeon Shard, and EDA. You guys have 2 minutes. to predict on it. Can you join? Yeah, you guys can join. I don't know if we'll do ETA, because I don't need anything from ETA. This used to be late game content for me, but now it's just... if I do it, I do it. Because they're not that difficult. And I've already gotten enough hotshot from ETA. I don't really care.
We must conquer or we must die. If we fail,
Where's the loadout? Hotshot Arcane is still expensive.
may our sacrifice be forever.
Well, since I'm broke on plat, I probably should care about that, huh? Wisp. We're bringing in Furus. So, Bratton Prime. I got that one all kitted out, I think. No, I don't. Don't tell anyone that I'm doing this for an ETA build. Don't do it. But we can get Plant to play Deadlock tonight if you do end up playing. I will. I will. I'll be playing it tonight for sure. I just have a couple things to do before I boot up stream yet again. Curious. And I think my Vanka is probably not good, but who cares? No, I do. Oh, it's modded. Anybody else want to join if you want? Let me know. Oh, a werewolf. Can you look at the Gamba for a second? Don't tell me. Did you guys 100% no? I don't know what happened. Just saying, if you guys... if we get a Tau Forge, you're losing your points. Mm-hmm. Alright. So, unlock. And I'm starting it. Need to finish the work game before playing the game. I hope work game isn't too tedious or boring. Hope you're having fun with it. Oh, don't tell me. I didn't look at the augments. Oh, the unmodded or auto-modded Bratton sucks. Who could have guessed? Who could have predicted that? I could never have predicted that. No ability use. Oh, this is lovely. I still need to kill 5 more enemies. Kill abilities. Okay, we're good. Our abilities are unlocked. It's fine. It's fine. Why is everything so loud? Here, I'm gonna hide in this corner so I can turn it down, because why is it so loud? I would have offered you to join, but my weapons frames this week were tragic. I will give you the best advice I could give anyone for this mode. If you want to cheese EDA specifically, I'm not talking about ETA. EDA, you're able to have one thing that you don't pick. Because who really cares about the 50 extra Voss for? So my recommendation is to get Hildren. Hildren is so insanely strong, and she brings her own weapons. And she doesn't care about many of the modifiers. So if you have Hildren, she'll solo carry. Oh, hi, Ion. Welcome back. Thanks for stream. I will be done with stream when I finish EDA. And then I'm gonna go make food, walk my dog. And then I'll be back and I'll be playing Deadlock. But I'm gonna be raiding you guys out to somebody. I've been asleep. I hope you rested well. A lot of frames can carry. I just think that it's the simplest for Hildren because she brings her own weapon and she doesn't really care about most of the modifiers. And it's the easiest to suggest. So yeah, you can do it with a lot of frames. She's just easy. Does require format. Oh, it's expensive, but it's so worth it. You can cheese through anything. Not actually a bad idea. A number of my friends could do it as well. That's true. Yeah. Valkyr. I feel like anyone who has an exalted weapon could do it. So Valkyr, Hildren, Temple. Excalibur. Caster frames. Oh yeah, the ones that can nuke. But I feel like casting, it does okay damage. I know my Wisp can also do a ton of damage with their fourth ability because I have a build going where if I latch onto a wall and I press 4, they take a ton of damage. So she can do it too, but it's more brain power to do casting frame rather than whip out a weapon and clean an entire room. VAUBAN Dante. Yeah, I was gonna say VAUBAN, but he doesn't have an exalted weapon. But he can. He can do stuff. Only use Irelia, sit for around and do nothing. Hey, that's what I was doing when I was doing my first max level void cap. I brought Irelia in because why not? She was the first one I didn't really just AFK. I actually had to try to survive. No Overwatch? Nope. I am graduating from Overwatch and I'm playing Deadlock. Basically, 1 month until potentially I'm gonna be playing Overwatch a ton. If my old duo comes back to Overwatch, that's all I'm gonna be playing. Not really, but it's all I'm gonna want to play. We can convince old duo for sure, please. There's nothing that I've ever wanted as much as this. She's bullying me. Get back into Overwatch, please. My life depends on it. The world as we know it will end if you don't play Overwatch again. Literally because you'll not have a life if I do. What? Hey, you spend so much time playing PoE. You could definitely spend that time playing Overwatch, the obviously better game instead. It's so much better than PoE. Hahaha. Blasphemy. A little bit. Sorry, my cranium's too small to understand PoE. Plant will join too, which means someone will have a life. Who needs life when you have Overwatch? We just delayed the inevitable. One more day. I think I need more duration. Every day we're counting down Doomsday when Old Duo will play Overwatch. I gotta send that 10-year-old game to the 5th grade. No, don't say those things. Overwatch is so fun. It was the first game I was really competitive on, so it has a special place in my heart. But hi, Caperion. Hope your days are treating you well. What's bonkin' gamers? Oh, what's good gamers? Everything's good. I'm having fun playing Warframe. Finally doing my weeklies like fully again. Having a good old time. Reminiscing about the good old days and also potentially trying to convince people to go back. I would consider myself a bad friend if I convince somebody to go back to League of Legends, but considering I'm convincing them to go back to Overwatch, I am not a bad friend. And I'm not a bad influence. Hopefully y'all have been doing your dailies. I have. My daily of remembering to eat lunch and dinner has been going well. And walking the dog daily. Mm-hmm. Diablo 2 Remastered and Overwatch is popular again. Is Blizzard actually winning currently? Don't say that. Okay, hold on. Calm down on the Blizzard glaze. Hey! You know what I said? You know what I said about the Gamba? Yeah, you guys lost. Sorry, that was a little mean. I'll refund your points. Yeah. You shall have mercy this time. But if somebody, one guy just had to bet yes, and they would have gotten a payout. Could have been one guide. That's good to hear. Well, I hope your dailies have been going well. Oh yeah, I can't use my abilities to heal. Love it. Didn't see the vote. Yeah, it's messed up sometimes. I have been sent to a different location in April, so I'm on some slightly different hours. Oh wow. Different location. Hope you're not too bothered with different commute or traveling or anything. Hope it's a better thing for you. Oopsie, aren't you happy Rainbow Six Siege will have a Solid Snake as an operator? I did hear a little bit about Rainbow Six Siege getting something done with it. One of my friends was like, "Hey, you want want to play some Rainbow Six Siege, just screw Overwatch. And I was like, no, thank you. I don't want to do that. Oh, hi, Onata. I thought you were sleeping. Anybody gonna save him? Okay, he's been rezzed. Rather stub my toe than play Rainbow. I would say the Rainbow days were good, but they weren't as good as Overwatch. For me personally. Nah. I will go back to playing Rainbow Six Siege when they get rid of their cheating issues. Oh, I didn't know they were having that problem. I played... Man, oh, games are so good when people weren't good at cheating. Why has it gotta be that way? Why can't we just, like, go back to the way it used to be? People just want to win. They don't want the true gamer experience of missing every shot and then smashing your keyboard into your monitor. People don't enjoy that anymore. We'll never have clips like shots 1 through 9 clearly missed. And welcome back from ad break. We were yapping about totally nothing. Shorter commute, so I can't be upset. That is great to hear. I love missing every shot then blaming my teammates. You can't get that with cheating. Like, if you're cheating, do you even feel joy if you get like a sniper headshot? Because when I actually hit my shots, like, I feel the dopamine rushing through me. I don't think you can ever get that. If I was cheating, you know? I'm gonna play Siege Customs. You have friends to... You have like 10 friends to play Customs with? That must be nice. Actually, don't you like raid in Final Fantasy? Of course you have that many friends. Maybe I should get into an MMO. I need to get like an entire group of people just so we can do raids with. Imagine having friends. Clueless. I thought you wouldn't get joy from cheating, but after hearing cheaters talk about how they actually enjoy it full-heartedly, where wins meet funny game. So they get the joy out of winning, but if you cheat, then are you really winning? I just feel like the dad in the meme where it's like, "Are you winning, son?" And it's just like the kid's cheating, and it's just like, I'm the dad who has a little bit of internet media literacy, and I'm just looking. I'm able to understand what the computer is saying and what's on the screen. And I'm just like, look disappointed at my son. Like, how could you cheat? How could you do that? Have you heard of the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV with an expanded free trial that includes a variety of A Realm Reborn and the award-winning Heavensward and Stormblood expansions up to level 70 with no restrictions on playtime? No, I haven't heard of that. Wow, that sounds like such a good free trial for a video game. Wow. Bad that guy for advertising. I I'll only start doing that when the advertising is working on me. Every day I get closer to... Every day I get closer to wanting to play Final Fantasy. But it's not gonna happen. Because I'm not gonna get into an MMO. I'd rather get into Overwatch before an MMO. Since we have no mods here, I gotta do that myself. You're getting timed out, buddy. You better speak your last final words before you get timed out. I have a MMO mouse. No, I don't. I have a final mouse. It has like 2 buttons on it. Do I have the wrong mouse on my peripherals tab? Ain't no way. Alright. I'm sorry I have to do it. I'm sorry. It's Jover. We're 7. It hurts me more than it hurts you to do these timeouts. I just hope you know that.
Primary target is the envoy directing this chaos. Get Siren into a Vitrion scanner and that envoy won't be able to hide.
Imagine having an MMO mouse. I don't have an MMO mouse. Nuh-uh. Lies. It has 2 extra buttons. The forwards button and the backwards button. So then I can scroll pages and then I press one button and it goes like back in time so I don't have to, you know, do anything else. What's wrong with an MMO mouse? I don't know. That's a fair point. What's wrong with having more buttons? Isn't the whole point of a mouse so you have buttons to press? If more buttons means better. I have many expensive mouses, like it's a gambling addiction. I wish I bought the Final Fantasy... Not Final Fantasy, the Final Mouse. The Final Fantasy brain rot has me in a chokehold. Final Mouse, they came out with a keyboard and I'm like, that's a nice keyboard. I want that keyboard. And then they sold out because of scalpers. Which, that's a whole nother can of worms of things that I absolutely despise. Just get Final Fantasy 14? No. Yeah, so you just start playing. No. You're not gonna convince me. And no, it's not spite fueling me. It is my brain of logic and reasoning. It's telling me that the MMOs are a bad idea. XVI isn't XIV. I will once again reiterate, I do not have a dyslexia. I can't read. There's a difference. Get Final Fantasy 14 and play old school RS instead. I'll play Leagues. That's the best I can do because that's like a time sink for like a month. And then it's gone. It's over. It will never hurt me again. It's not that old school is bad, it's just I know myself. I know myself too well. I'm gonna play the game a lot for one point in time and then I'm gonna abandon it. Different number. Play Final Fantasy 16. I love Final Fantasy. Wow. I think I watched a playthrough of like one of the Final Fantasy story games. The one with Clive. If that's the one with Sir Clive. I watched that one. You guys must know, before I started streaming, I was just a simple old gamer that watched other people play video games because I didn't want to buy them myself, because that costs money. And so I just simply watched other people have fun and enjoy a game. Ooh, a Clive. Describe who it was with Clive. Some buff man with Clive. He was... like the same voice actor as... the guy from Verso Expedition 33. I think it was the same guy. Same guy. My eyeballs! This boss stinks. Ben Star, thank you. Oh. And again, you lost me. Hey, you're the one who recommended Final Fantasy 16. And I'm saying if it's the one that I think it is, the one with Clive, then I watched that one. Final Fantasy 16 is the one? Oh, then yeah, no, I've already watched that one. Mm-hmm. Everybody gets a roar buff. Not like it's gonna help with the damage attenuated boss. Hee hee.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Final Fantasy 15 and 7 are my favorite. I love them all. All the ones that I've played, which are like none. I think I played 7. Or watched 7. And then 6? I needed the looch. Play Final Fantasy Lightning Returns. That doesn't have a number on it, therefore it's probably not one of the good Final Fantasies. There's a voice voice is Arthur in Warframe. I didn't want to say that he did, because I unfortunately don't remember British people that well. And all I know is he's British and will do anything for money. Well, we got a Tau. We got 2 Tau Forts. You guys double lost on the Gamba. I'll give you back your points, but just know you guys are so great at gambling. I didn't know today was a milestone. Ooh. Three Forma, Orkan Reactor, and Spectral Tide Glyph. I like the glyph and I like the reactor. I don't need the Forma. I don't care for any of that. I guess it's this one. Eee. Very nice. This is where all the orange shards went to. Alright, here's the prediction. Return your 17,000 points. One day, I'm gonna get Oberon Prime, and I'm gonna put all orange on him too, unless he doesn't need them, then, well, what am I gonna do? Haggers? What? Why are you calling me a hag out of the blue? What did I do? Overwatch is basically Final Fantasy if you ignore everything about Final Fantasy. So time to play Overwatch. Time to play Deadlock! My favorite. Why do you just call me hag out of the blue? Does a resurgence have Oberon? That's a good thing. We should check that. I always forget to check this. Because farming Aya is so fun. I wish there was a better way to get Aya. Prime Resurgence. Ash is there. I know Ash is one of the primes that I still gotta farm. Cora, I'm good. Garuda might be another one that I have to farm. Oberon is here. Okay. I should be farming this at some point in time. Very unfortunate. I ran out of Aya or 7. I think it's about time, don't you? We have goals for another day, what I gotta farm and whatnot. Let's go raid out. Yeah. Not yet. See who we can go to. I'm thinking somebody new. We haven't raided somebody new in a very long time because I am honestly just afraid of people. UBH.
Has been counting stars, operator.
This is not a comfort stream. Later Overwatch. Can we get a hag? You can have a hag raid message. Sure. Sure. Hope you like the emote. The hag. Or the mods emote. Random one? How random? I'm just trying to find somebody. Currently. Do I spend my steel essence on relic packs? Yes. Okay. Yumiya? Okay, They're on Overwatch? You're trying to get me to play Overwatch, aren't you? Alright, we're raiding them. Are they okay with hags? Hold on. They're okay with hags, right? I hope so. Because if not, well, we're not welcome. I am not welcome. Thank you for the copy and paste. Hopefully Deadlock goes great. Fun game. I hope so too. We're raiding out. We're gonna go show them some love. It's Overwatch. I will be streaming probably again later tonight. I'm gonna be playing Deadlock, but I gotta do stuff. Go outside, touch grass. So I'll see you guys in a bit if you want to join me for some Deadlock. If not, catch you later. Have a great rest of your day. Even better week. Peace out, everybody. Scram. Skedaddle. Skedoodle. Goodbye to all you doodles. Peace.